Hey girls, I'm going to show you some tips for using liner pencils because there's so many colors out there and so many things you can do with them that it kind of baffles some people. So I want to show you what to do with them. So the first trick I want to show you is with, I'm going to use a black pencil and it's called tight lining. And instead of lining on top of your eyelash, you basically line below your lash line. Makes it a little bit more of a subtle effect, but it still makes your eyes pop. So let me show you. You kind of come up under here, and I like to just sort of feather it into the lashes. Little feathery strokes there. So just take a look and see the difference that makes tight lining this eye and nothing, of course, over here. So it kind of makes your eye pop. So you can see it just gives a little more definition to the eyes. And when you choose an eyeliner pencil, you want to make sure you're choosing something that's nice and creamy, not really like hard or waxy or anything like that. You want something nice and creamy that's going to go on nice and smooth. Easy peasy. And you don't want it to move around, of course, all day. You're going to end up with raccoon eyes. So you want something that's, you know. Something else you can do with liners is you can take that same black liner, or you can use brown if you want to, and go on your waterline right here. Or you can use white if you want to, and this will actually open up the eye. Just right there. Something really sort of subtle that just sort of opens up the eye a little bit. And anytime you put on eyeliner, you can go in with your finger and just sort of like smudge it right away before it gets too set in there, because if it's a good one, it won't move after it's nice and set. Something else you can do with those crazy white eyeliners, like who knows what the heck to do with them, right? There's stuff to do with them. You can actually color in on your lid. And it looks crazy right now, but it's going to make a really great base for any eyeshadow that you put on. It's going to make your eyeshadow kind of pop. So I'm going to take a really pretty pink color here. This color is called Sassy. So you can see it really makes that pale pink sort of pop out there. You can see it pops a little bit more than this pale pink. Of course, you can use a lighter color. I like a lighter brown for me to define the brows. And of course, you want to keep your brows nice and shaped anyway, whether by waxing or whether you tweeze at home, whatever your choice is. You want your brows to go, if you lay a pencil by the side of your nose, like that, from about that point to, if you go by the middle of your nose, out to the outer corner of your eye. You can kind of see that's where you kind of want it to extend to. And you want the arch of your brow to be right above the outer edge of the iris of your eye, so right about here. And when you're shaping your eyes with a brow pencil, you want to make sure that you go in like nice little wispy strokes along with the hairline so it looks a little more natural. And of course you can comb your brows. I like to go up right here, over a little bit, and then down with the brow brush. And you can see it just gives me a more defined look. Slightly darker and fuller brows, not too dark and not too full, are gonna make you look a little bit younger too. Darker brows look younger. And of course with eyeliners, there's the classic lining over the top of your lash line. Here you can experiment with colors based on your eye color. If you have blue eyes, you can line with like a golden brown or a gray color. For green eyes, a copper or auburn color will really make them pop. Brown eyes will really smolder with like a foresty green eyeliner. And hazel eyes look really great with like a violet or a deep blue, which is what I'm gonna use on my hazel eyes right now, is a deep blue. And you want to make sure you're getting right up tight to your lash line. The biggest mistake people make is leaving like a gap between their lash line and the liner. You don't want to do that. And you want to start like at the middle of your eye and go in short feathery strokes to the outer edge, and then come back in and dip it in towards the inner corner of your eye. And I like to take like an angled brush and sort of smudge it a little bit. That just gives it a little bit more of that smoky look. So to summarize, you can can tight line your eyes to give them a little bit of a pop and to make that lash line appear a little bit thicker. You can put a little white underneath to make the eyes appear a little bit wider. You can line the tops of your lashes and experiment with colors based on your eye color to make your eye color pop and to give you that little bit of a smoky look. And you can use some of the lighter browns or darker browns depending on your hair color and your skin color to define the brows, make them look a little darker and a little bit thicker so you get that youthful look. And you never ever ever want to wear eyeliner if you're not going to wear mascara. For real. So there you go, some eyeliner tricks.